So some parts are left in balance of payment that we will discuss today and complete this part. Uh, Balance of trade versus balance of payment. So what is the difference between a term balance of trade and balance of payment? See, balance of payment takes into account all the transactions with the rest of the world. Service, goods, capital account transaction, all that transaction will be taken into account and the difference will be calculated, that is known as balance of payment. So balance of payment is a very broader term, you can say. It will take into account all the transaction, and balance of trade, only trade transactions are taken into account. So we have seen here, no, in balance of trade, only trade transactions are taken into account. In balance of payment, all the things will be covering: trade, service, interest received, interest paid, unilateral receipt, unilateral payment, then capital account transaction. All these things will be taken into account, and then we will get the balance of payment. Okay. So here difference between balance of payment and balance of trade we can understand. Balance of payment, balance of trade. So balance of payment is what a broad term, because it will include all transactions, visible, invisible, capital transfers, etc. Okay. And balance of trade is a narrow term because it will include only visible items between goods, only goods. Difference between import and export of goods will be balance of trade. Just now we have understood. In statement also we have seen difference between export and import of goods is only balance of trade. Here if you will see, only goods is considered for balance of trade. So balance of trade is what a narrow concept. Balance of payment is a broader concept because it will include all transactions, visible goods, invisible services, and capital transfer. In balance of trade, only visible items are included. Balance of payment will always balance. Balance of trade can be either favorable or unfavorable. We have seen if export is more than import, it is favorable for the country. Okay, and if import is more than the export, then it is unfavorable for the country. Because if exports are more, there will be more inflow of foreign currency in the country. Correct. And if imports are more, more outflow of foreign exchange will take place. So it is unfavorable for the country. So balance of trade can either be favorable position or unfavorable position. But balance of payment will always tally itself, balance itself, that we have seen from that statement. What is balance of payments? Current account balance plus capital account balance and adjustment for errors. Okay, so we will get the balance of payment. And balance of trade is, yeah, you can calculate net earnings from export minus net earnings from import of goods. So this is the basic difference between balance of payment and balance of trade. Very important general rule in balance of payment accounting: if a transaction earns foreign currency, it is a credit and it is recorded as a plus item. Because we have seen, if foreign currency is received in the country, it will be favorable, so it will be positive, means it is a good sign for the country, that if any transaction is earning foreign currency, it will be recorded in the credit side. So if you will see the credit side of balance of payment, all these credit sides will be those transactions in which there will be inflow in country. If you will look at all the transactions, if you will see, they will bring foreign currency to India. Export of goods, foreign currency inflow will be there. Export of services, interest, profit, dividend received. Okay. Then unilateral receipts, investment coming to India from outside India. Borrowing, if you will borrow money from outside India, foreign exchange will be coming to India. Okay, foreign currency will come to India. So this is a plus items. Okay. And another part is the debit transaction if there is a spending of foreign currency, which is a negative item. Okay, because there will be outflow of foreign currency. If you will see this debit side, all the items are outgoing items. See, imports of goods. Okay, import of goods, then in services, then interest, profits, dividends paid, very important, outflow, unilateral payments, investment abroad. If residents are making investment abroad, there will be outflow. No? Lending to foreign, lending in foreign currency or outside India will be short-term lending or medium or long-term lending. All these are outflow of foreign currencies. Means foreign currency will go outside India, which is not a good, it is a negative items. So this is the rule for accounting balance of payment. And at last we will take the position of the change in reserve, whether it is positive or negative, and automatically your balance of payment will be tally. So structure we have seen already, current account will be there, then followed by capital account, then reserves, adjustments, errors and omission.